And we're rolling.
Yeah.
Me. Okay.
Crying.
Yeah.
All right. What up, everybody? It's back to the Control Room podcast. I'm your mediator, Jamaal The RX, joined by my co-host.
Wavy baby.
And
AB, popular underdog.
today, we're back with a very special guest, Coby, the creator behind PHX Hip-Hop, one of Arizona's biggest platforms showcasing local artists and the culture. We're about to talk about the state of Arizona hip-hop, building community, creating opportunities, and where the scene is headed next. Let's get into it.
Yes.
I like
My
that.
God.
Thanks for
Coby
having me
back
back.
in the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome
You
back.
always stirring
Listen,
trouble
we have-
in these
we have
Phoenix
history.
streets.
I feel like
They'd be so mad
that's
at
what
you.
said last time, yeah.
You know what I mean? Every year, this motherfucker be turning Arizona up for the
Wait,
season.
does anybody ever want to fight you for your list?
I hope not.
No.
No, for real.
Yeah, no, I've never.
He at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
Phoenix Hip Hop.
Why am I number?
No, that's crazy.
That'd be wild, yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Well, shoot, let's get into it. Let's get into this list.
I want to. So let's just break the ice. I know this list was different than last time by a couple different factors.
Yeah.
What were those factors? What's going on?
Yes.
Yeah. So this year it wasn't just myself that kind of created the list. Jamaal actually was someone that contributed
Jamaal?
to it.
He was
There's
part of
six other people.
I joined in at the last minute. but-
Oh, you was last minute.
It
Okay.
was,
Okay.
Jamal, Moss the Beast, Jamila,
Okay.
El
Shout out to
Devaya.
Jamila.
You know El Devaya? Phoenix Era.
Was it?
El
Oh,
Devaya.
Phoenix.
He does
I
like
know
the
yeah.
bars.
Yeah.
And then this one artist named K Kuma.
Okay.
I think that was it. Oh,
Yep.
and Miles,
Yep.
Okay.
aka
Oh.
Mr. Wyoming.
All right,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
dope.
Shout
So
out
you
to
had
them.
some contributing factors this time for sure.
Yeah. So last year, a lot of the critiques I got was like, "Hey, there's more to the community than boom bap and stuff like that, right?" So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
the other thing, like, and I take these things seriously, is like, oh, this is just a white guy's opinion. So like,
You gonna get that?
aside from myself, everyone was a person of color that contributed to it, and so
That's what's up.
we have Jamila obviously we have a woman, we have
There you
someone of Mexican heritage. So I feel like, I mean, obviously it's not like United Nations. I don't have like an Asian person and all
Right,
stuff.
You tried though, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you went over and beyond
I
us.
said
there.
That's good.
It's much more inclusive relative to last year. Yeah.
Okay. The
That's dope.
variety, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
And I
what's
think
up.
it gives, at that point, it's like, hey, like it definitely gives a different perspective because it's like, hey, it's not just my opinion on
Yeah.
here. We got a couple different people from a couple different backgrounds on here.
Right.
That makes a difference for sure, I think, in how people look at
Okay.
the list too.
Yeah.
Because
For
low key, I was looking at the list. I was like, it is kind of biased, but just because of the style of genre, like that's majority up there. But
Talk about it.
We'll get into it. But I'm like, you know what? I think that's Arizona sound. Low key, the boom bap. I think that is Arizona sound.
Oh, get
Low
into
key,
it.
like-
Because last time we spoke about this, Arizona did not have a sound.
Yeah.
Are we
Right.
coming to a census?
I think, the list is helping. The artists that I see up there, I mean, there's a variety though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you even like, I didn't know Honey was a rapper though. Was Honey a rapper? Is she? Because I know
raps.
She
she's
raps,
Yeah.
sings.
She raps.
Okay, so that's
yeah.
different. That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wavy,
yeah.
You're on the list.
I'm on the list.
We got
baby.
Wavy.
I'm on the
Yeah.
list. 5-6
Big
on the
Wavy.
list. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't make it last year. On it this
Yeah.
year.
That's right.
Yeah, that's called.
That's what I'm talking about.
You see me?
LBC.
You feel it?
Making the Phoenix list.
You feel it?
Yeah.
No, it was definitely dope seeing my name up there though, and also like I do love the list for the fact that you highlight these artists, and some artists I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
You know,
Same.
some artists I don't know, and then I look at the list and I'm like, okay, let me like, why are they so high on the list? Let me go check them out.
And they're
and then I
fire.
listen to it and I'm like, they fire.
Yeah.
I wasn't too privy to JHound's music at first. Go on his page, I'm like, okay, he's
Yeah.
number 5 on. Let me check him out. Fire.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
like, oh, as soon as I listen to a reel, I'm like, delivery, this, he there. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like it puts you on a different artist, and that's something that I love about it as a music connoisseur myself. So
That's right.
for sure, because there's some people I just don't know.
And just for the record, only I think it was the top 5 are ordered. The rest are just kind of random.
Just random. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because especially if you think about there's 6 other people that contributed. So to try to actually rank order it, it would be
that's
like
hard.
Jamaal, like what number should be, but then Jamila says it should be this
54.
number, and then you know what I mean? So yeah. So I don't want I don't want anyone to be like, why am I 57? Because it's 57 is the
that's
same
smart.
as 12.
That's
For sure.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
wait, quick question then. So out of the 5, those are in numerical order?
Those
Like,
are, yeah.
So Murkemz number 1.
Yeah.
Why Murkemz number 1?
I feel like, I mean, a few reasons. You know, the song, the Phoenix song, obviously made a lot of noise,
Phoenix.
right?
Mhm.
Whether and honestly, like
It's good
that's not a
game,
style. That's not really a style of hip hop I listen to, but I respect like what he
Yeah.
was doing with
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Now he did a song with literally my favorite Wu-Tang member. Which Wu-Tang member did he collab with? Do you guys know?
Shit.
No, but I know he
the
does
RZA?
about Bone Thugs
No.
and Harmony.
Inspector Deck.
There you go.
Inspector?
Inspector Deck.
Okay,
Yeah,
the low-key
Inspector Deck
one.
has the best verse of Wu-Tang ever. It's his verse on Triumph.
Bomb
Wu-Tang Forever,
atomically,
Bomb Atomic.
Socrates philosophies.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
So that
Oh,
is
Jamaal going in.
yeah, that is my
that's
style.
his
right?
lane. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I respect that Murkemz can do a variety of styles, but he also, you know, a lot of rappers. You guys know this. They start out with braggadocious, kind of more technical rapping,
Yeah.
and then you know they get coached and stuff like that. Like no, people don't want to listen to that. They just want to listen to songs and
the
they want
wrong
catchy
people
things.
telling
Then they
you.
completely abandon that style.
For sure.
Murkemz does not, right?
That's a fact. And to me, he made the most sense. If I wouldn't have seen him at number 1, I would have thought it was flawed. Simply because
True.
of his consistency alone.
Yeah.
To me, he's the most, if you're gonna say hip hop in Arizona, he is by
Murkemz.
far the most consistent person.
For sure.
Before I even knew of him,
Yeah.
I've heard his music.
Right.
And I'm always constantly hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Phoenix song, that one took it over because now you got Phoenix and people from Phoenix are living in Phoenix.
They have a
playing the
song that they can
I mean,
tag
that's
in their
genius
post.
right
and-
there.
Yeah. Yep.
And so yeah, number 1, I could definitely see that
And he has an Ice-T co-sign, right?
for
Okay.
sure. He has
Yeah.
a few cosigns,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they're well deserved, and he be doing his thing. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm fucking with that.
So let's just skim the rest of them. You got Maze Overlay, Fire.
Fire,
Tater Crown, Fire.
dope
Indie Cloud, Fire.
Dope.
Shout out to Indie Cloud. And then JHound. Shout out to JHound.
for sure.
Yeah. And honestly, I just got on JHound today, and I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And Tater Crown too. I just listened to
Oh.
today.
You just started listening to Tina Crown?
Yeah, like I seen the
Mhm.
name, but I never really took the time to listen.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, yeah,
I've known Tater Crown for a little second.
yeah.
Cold as fuck, for sure.
I like.
He's
is he-
like there's sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
There's kind of, and I don't even want to use the word cliche because it's not a negative thing, but like
Mhm.
he's a rapper. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you go in the Source magazine and look at rappers from the 90s, you know, Mobb Deep and all, like Tay the
fits
Crown
in.
he could play a rapper on a movie and it would
That's
be,
a
you know what I mean? So
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a fact.
He's got the aesthetic.
Yeah.
all of
Yeah,
it.
he has the whole he's a rapper's rapper. Like
Yeah, yeah.
for sure. Indeed.
He was giving me like Nipsey vibes a little bit. Like maybe it was the beat selection. I love the beat selection though.
Mhm.
But I was like, okay, I can see this. This is West Coast. Like I felt like a West Coast sound through that.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, is he originally?
He just
Yeah.
swaggy as fuck.
Okay.
And so it's like whatever
I fuck with it.
yeah, like he could do a boom bap, but he gonna swag it out and he
Yeah.
just sound a certain way. His delivery is
It's hard.
top tier for
It's
sure.
hard. Yeah.
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 I'm fucking with
I
it.
fuck with it. Yeah.
hmm
This list is dope. Yeah.
I do want to go back a little bit though.
Okay.
To like the whole like inclusion thing that you've done on the on the actual list and on that project, like navigating and advocating for Black culture as a white person. How do you feel about that?
Good one.
yeah, no, it's
What's your journey?
it's very tricky to kind of engage with different cultures, and I try to approach it very respectfully, right?
Mhm.
Like I learned the history
Mhm.
Yeah.
of a culture,
That's good. Yeah.
but at the same time, like I'm always learning, right? So like there have been times where like I've shared like I'm very into hip hop history. Like I gave you guys each a book.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you in
Appreciate
it.
And so
You
like
in there.
Yup.
I learned hip hop history from people that were there for it and stuff like that, you know, people of color. And there have been times where maybe I would post something and maybe it comes off to people like, hey, like maybe a white person shouldn't be like educating, you know, other people on his, you know what I mean? Like it can
Yeah.
come off a certain way. So I don't know what, you know, the right approach is, but I'm always like sensitive to how I engage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I always acknowledge, you know, being a guest and stuff like that. So
That's good. Yeah.
That's fire. Yeah,
That's how we respect people. Like, you know, when you are a non-black when it comes to hip hop, that's respect. When you can respect us, then we can accept you more, you know, in your opinion. So, yeah.
I think when you research the history of somebody that is not black, that is a connoisseur of hip hop, I think that's where you should start first, because I think there's a lot of people that are not hip hop fans. They just like rap music.
yeah,
That's right.
And then they see somebody that's, you know, not of you know, color, and then they're like, oh, you know, why you got something to say? And it's like, he has something to say because he actually studies hip hop.
He knows it more than you.
You like, you like rap music. You like whatever's on the radio.
Yeah.
He's sitting over here. He's going back, and he's it's
studying
like,
it.
he studies hip hop. He knows it.
Right.
And I think it's a difference. And I think when people actually love hip hop, they see that in you. And I think that the respect level goes back and forth at that point. Yeah, it's the people that don't care about the culture and how it originated that I have a problem with.
True.
Because you don't know anything. You don't know nothing. You're trying to talk to me about Future, and I'm like, I'm trying to talk
Lil
about
Baby.
like, you know, and I love their music. They're one of my favorite artists out. For sure. Yeah. I listen to Future all day for a fact.
That new album.
But it's like, if you're gonna have such a conversation about that, but you don't even know anything about what originated at all, but you want to yell at me and talk to me about this, I'm not going for it.
Yeah, they have no say. I'm not listening.
Yeah.
There was this post I made. Like I can't even remember the context, but I had this post and mentioned like hip hop is black and Latino culture, and then someone started kind of arguing that no, it's just black culture. So I made this post about like pioneer some hip hop culture that were Latino, and like graffiti artists and breakdancers and stuff like that. But then some folks in the comments, this lady put, "This is colonizer vibes." So I archived the post immediately because people were arguing about.
You gonna get that?
So the last thing I wanted to do was instigate any sort of like racial tension. You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a positive thing. Like hey, like look, there's a lot of people involved. Hip hop is not just rapping; it's, you know, graffiti and DJing breakdance. But then that was like a sign for me where I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be posting this stuff. I don't know.
I think that's the difference between what's fact and then what's people's opinion.
Yeah.
And which can be two totally different things. Right. So what's real is that yes, there's a huge Latino culture in when it comes to actual like hip hop and the art of hip hop.
Yeah.
For sure. And being from LA, it's very evident out there. Like when you look at like those 90s photography and those hip hop things, it's a lot of Latino culture in there. And so it's just a different thing. When you listen to G-Funk and you listen to those things, it does have these different vibes that stem from a Latino and a black culture for sure. That's why to this day, when you see them old schools, they are playing. They're playing black music. Like G-Funk, they listen. They
Latino
playing all of that.
people love hip hop music. As a DJ,
because they were in it. They were in the culture.
You
can't just take somebody out of something that they was in. So at the end of the day, I think that if you don't know, then you just don't know. So she's like, oh, that's a colonizer talk, but you don't know where breakdancing and all these things originated from. So you would never. So of course your opinion is coming from this.
I think it's easy, right? I think it's easy for them to just be like, you're white. What do you know? Like, and just exclude you out of the situation. That's just what it is, you know. Yeah. Like, but you're speaking facts. You're trying to educate everyone. Like, you're not trying to be like, no, it's not just blacks. You're like, no, it's other people too, you know. But you know that, you know, black people are like prominent in it, you know. But shit.
And I feel it on another level too, because there is a lot of like appropriation, and it's been a lot of people not of color that are always like trying to disregard what black culture has actually made.
True.
I feel like black culture is culture. Right. It makes culture. It from everything, from what people say, from anything.
The vernacular.
Everything.
The music, all of it.
I think when you're tapped into it, you just get it. So when you see someone that maybe doesn't look like you, you're immediately on
appropriation.
On hinge, because everyone else that is not doing how you're doing and moving how you're moving, because they're doing it off some clout shit and they don't really know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
So it actually does cause harm to
Yeah.
people that when you don't give people credit. And I think I think people are just used to that and they get hurt with certain things, you know.
They just got to tap into you to
yeah.
know where.
It's part of the reason why if you go to Phoenix Hip Hop, you have to spend a while to find a picture of me on it.
No, for a fact.
Yeah.
For a fact.
One,
I
it's
see
because I'm
everyone
a
but
private
you.
person, but two,
Yeah.
I don't want people to associate me with the brand. The brand is the community.
That's right.
I don't want people to see, oh, it's a middle-aged white guy with a beard. This is
Yeah.
not for me,
No,
you know?
you're
So,
right.
Oh, me.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, shoot, since we, just to talk a little bit more about the list. Okay, so look, I was gonna grill you on the women. I was like,
Grilling.
why is there not more women on the list? But I mean,
That's
I know that hip hop is predominantly black male. It's predominantly male and it's predominantly black male first, But I know times have changed, So I do be like, all right, it should be more women. But I appreciate that you at least had at least 7 to 8 women on this list. And it's a variety of it though too, just to name a few. We got Wavy Baby, Lepre, Indie Clouds, Autumn Leaf.
Yeah, Autumn dope.
She yeah.
Dope as hell.
She's hella low key, so I'm glad she's up there.
Lord Maya,
Lord Maya,
for sure.
Nakia, I briefly
She's like such a slept on. She's so good.
she's hard. Like I was scrolling, I was like, who the fuck is this?
She's like 5 foot tall, very like unassuming, and then she
5
raps and she's just like
That's
a
what's
monster.
up.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what's up.
great.
That's dope.
See, I love that, man. Like, and who else? Am I missing? Okay, Ash the Hunter
That's
and
the
then
hunter.
and Honey.
Yeah.
I need to tap into Ash the Hunter. So I'm sorry if you're watching this. I'm gonna tap into you.
We
but
gonna
you
get
gotta
there.
undeactivate your
Yeah,
page.
we try to look up her Instagram. Yeah, we
try to find you though.
Yeah.
And shout out to Honey too. She's a singer and a rapper. Am I missing any other women on this list?
I'd have
let me
to
see.
browse it. No, but I mean,
got you right
I
here.
think it's definitely valid. One thing I'll say about when it comes to inclusion, it's never forced.
Yeah.
I can't be like, okay, there's X amount of males, now I need to have X amount because
Yeah.
then it's not genuine.
Yeah.
True.
And
For
so
sure.
I don't want to say like it's not necessarily problematic that there are not more, but it's also genuine in the sense that
Right. You're just
yeah.
I understand.
To play devil's advocate,
Please.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Where the camera at? Right
which
here,
one?
right there. Where I'm gonna look at? I don't think the girlies are doing what they need to do out here. And I'm going to keep it 100. There's
it
not a
100.
lot of girls on there because I don't think a lot of girls in Arizona are doing shit.
Or
Hey,
maybe they.
That's just it. Period.
But maybe they don't-
I don't think they're doing what they need to do.
That's true.
yeah.
Let's do that. I think that girls are doing shit, but it's a difference between doing something as a hobby
Yes.
and doing
really taking
something
it.
seriously.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hold you. Some people just don't be on their shit, and when you're not on your shit, you can't be seen. If you're not putting yourself out there and nobody see you, then you just not doing it.
And that's
Yeah.
male or female.
And I don't think you need 50,000 followers. I'm not saying that either, but
No.
you gotta do something.
You got to be active. You got to put
Yeah.
yourself out. You got to be consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
wanna-
agree. I agree
You
because
want
I
to
know
drop one
some
song
women.
every 10 years, like girl, don't know.
And your looks ain't gonna keep you.
It's
you
not.
gotta have that catalog.
It's not. And I think a lot of the girls are looking at what the popping girls are doing right now.
Yeah.
And they keep switching up and
Yeah.
doing this. Like, hey, look, if you like talking about tricks, keep on that.
Give
It's
us
a
a
lane
whole-
for that. You can make a lot
yeah.
of money with that.
Yeah.
And if you wanna have bars, then do that and be
that.
consistent. But I think that there's a lot of people that get lit off of just stuff like the quick stuff.
Social media type.
Yeah. So it's easy to try
they
to
don't stick to it.
Yeah.
It's like people getting into DJing. They start out and then
Yeah.
after a year they're like, yeah, actually this isn't for me.
I mean,
There's a couple though that definitely come to mind that we're not like Jazzy J. Do you guys know who Jazzy J is?
Yeah.
I think her
Oh,
IG
wait,
is like
why-
Will Jazzy.
why wasn't she on
She's sick.
this?
She's really good.
yeah, I gotta check.
Kia's
He's just dope.
I
She
just
was on the first list.
I don't know. I don't know if she's like making music right now, or I just haven't seen.
She's just
much
a
from her.
water sign, and she
Oh.
need to.
She be doing them sings,
Yeah.
so she focused in another
She
lane
got her
right
bag.
now.
She
yeah.
like, look, I don't need
She's
y'all.
really dope. So there's certainly more. Again, like there's only so many spots. Even though it's 75, it's like
Yeah.
there's
You could
still
take
people
off
I would
number.
add.
No, I'm
I was like, oh, we about to get lit in here. You could,
take off number.
Yo.
No, I'm just playing.
yo,
But, yeah.
not you could take off this person on my mama.
Shout out to Kias.
But yeah, check out Jazzy J. She's
Oh
really
man,
good.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to link with her over 5-6 years, and I'm like, is she even in Arizona?
Oh, Lepre, do you guys say Lepre?
Lepre. Oh, that's sis. Yeah,
Yeah,
She
Lepre
raps
dope.
also, yeah.
Oh, did I not say Lepre?
Bossy's lit too.
Okay.
Bossy lit.
Oh,
Bossy,
yeah.
Bossy
So,
lit.
so I didn't know her until you invited me to that.
The showcase.
Yeah, and so I looked her up, and yeah, she can really rap for
She
sure.
can rap,
Yeah.
but
She's dope. She has her
Bossy,
most viral clip.
we
It
need
was
more
sick.
Yeah, she
songs.
going crazy. Bossy
I'm
Bossy
not-
go
I'm not-
viral
I'm
right
not answering those questions.
Oh, we got something for your ass then.
But yeah, I like the list though. I'm seeing the people up here. You got Emmett Dupree.
Yeah.
You got some OGs, like some legends up here, like PK the Poet, ID. Like
Yeah, I
that's
still
my
never
guy.
met him. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah. And you put Black Cat Bill. That's a
Yeah,
Phoenix
Black Cat Bill
legend.
is crazy. Yeah.
Mega Rain. Just some other great rappers up here that's just been in the scene since I've been here. I've been here for 10 years, and I've seen them just throughout every little different era.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I want to get real disrespectful.
Get disrespectful. Let me take something to drink.
So you gonna need? No, I'm just playing. So, do you think Arizona is getting respect or starting on the lane of getting respect in music, or do you think they're still convincing motherfuckers?
What you think?
Like, what's the measurement of respect? I guess is the first question.
Like,
I've asked
okay,
myself.
I would say like off top when I think of states
Yeah.
that have a heavy music influence, I don't think Arizona.
Okay, so you have New York, you have Atlanta, Chicago, you have like California, Texas.
Off top,
What else is there?
that's where I'm going.
Okay.
I'm only thinking on
New York.
Florida. Did we already say
Florida.
that?
Florida
Florida?
does,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, we
Denzel
got Florida.
Curry,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what? Memphis.
That's true.
Memphis,
Memphis
yeah.
going
That's
crazy
true.
right
Yeah,
now.
Detroit,
Yeah.
Midwest.
Yeah, Detroit
Chicago,
go crazy.
yeah.
But see, because
Yeah.
right when we name these states that we just named, I could tell you off the top of my head 4 artists that are in my playlist now from each
Yeah.
state
Right.
that you just named, and I'm talking lit,
Yeah.
off rip.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona don't have that.
That's true. Yeah.
Murkemz.
Murkemz.
Yeah. Well, then even people would be like, well, he's from New Jersey. He doesn't count.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought he's from New York.
Oh,
But yeah,
he
that's
from the
besides the
east.
point.
Oh, yeah.
He
maybe.
from
He's
over there.
from the north. Yeah, he from over there.
That way. But yeah, like so when you look at it from that standpoint, do you think Arizona is gonna be on their way? Like, do you think we're gonna get there? Or do you think it's still like we got a long way to go?
Yeah, I think it's like I'm just speculating. I don't really know,
No,
but
for
like
sure.
I think it goes back to kind of the thing you said about like having a sound, right? Like everyone knows what Memphis sounds. Well, if you listen to rap, you know what Memphis sounds like. West Coast obviously can be a lot of things, but like G-Funk comes to mind.
Kendrick.
New York, is known for being very lyrical. Like Arizona doesn't really have something that we're known for,
Yeah.
I guess. So it kind of goes back to that, and then just like famous places, like everyone knows New York City, everyone knows Los Angeles,
Facts.
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, people know Phoenix, but it's not at the same. It's not the same.
It's not
you know what I
like
mean?
Yeah.
New York City. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like Brooklyn or Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Phoenix was on the top cities list though, right? One year it was like
Yeah.
number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sure.
I don't think we're too far off though.
Just
I don't
because it's
think
a
we're too
big
far.
city, I don't think that.
But I mean, if it's a big city, then people gonna start coming here. We already got Drake. That's the celebrities are always here.
Yeah.
They're just low key.
Right. See, the celebrities are here.
They vacationing.
It's the fact that where is the
Where's
the
front line? Like what's
right where
Yeah.
when is Arizona gonna have that for themselves instead of
Right.
people just coming? Like we
Yeah.
see the celebrities coming here, but what's the celebrity here
What's
already?
we ain't.
And
I feel like though, even like if you look at film, like how many films are in New York and Chicago and California, like it's set there. There are films that are set in Arizona. Like there's this, Bill and Ted from like the 90s or 80s or whatever. But like not at the scale of Atlanta. Even like what
Cali.
Tyler Perry has the whole like studio there.
True.
So it's like, I think like it's not even just music. It's kind of like entertainment in general.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I was saying too. Like, if we get other fields to be popular here, then the music. I don't. But I get what you're saying. Like we have to be popping.
Yeah.
Like they need to be able to come here and already. They need to be over there and know what's popping over here.
Yeah, I think for me, I just feel like Arizona does some networking, but not enough like really working the artists. Like
Yeah.
I don't like there's no like clicks and like you go to it's like a ASAP mob. Then you got YG,
Right.
he got 400 the label.
400?
And then like you go to all these places and they have these labels, these things, and you got the OVOs, the this mob, the that thing.
Right.
Arizona don't have no click, and I feel like the networking, there's no clicks out here. And also, like you could find a click of a lot of homies, a lot of people in LA that will push somebody. And
Right.
so then you'll have that. That's why there's always an emerging artist from LA. Cause
Yeah.
they'll just click up and be like, bet, you
That's
can rap
the-
real good.
yeah.
You gonna take us out of here.
We need to do
And then
that.
they'll push them up. And then now they just have this thing. I don't see Arizona having that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like just hip hop overall, especially if we're gonna ride on the boom bap thing out here, that's
Yeah.
based off of community. I don't think there's enough fans. The people don't want to be a fan no more. And hip hop originated, that boom bap sound is a culture of like actual fans.
Yeah.
Hip-hop, real
And
hip-hop.
everybody, I feel like motherfuckers out here is too cool for school. Like,
Right.
you don't want to really support it
It's a lot of-
it's like crabs in a barrel.
Which, we gotta. There's a question that
Yeah.
that you have up here that I'm like, because of the crabs in the bucket mentality.
Yeah.
I think I seen someone post. I think Maze Overlay has a song about that or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Oh, he does,
and that's the problem. That's the thing. It's a lot of hate going on. It's a lot of, not supporting. I mean, I feel like Murkemz is like really the one that's really putting that like being active out here, but not everybody likes him. I'm just being honest. Like,
Right.
but we need to push him though. You know
Right,
what I'm
but
saying?
not
We need
not
to-
a lot of people like him, I think, because there's not a lot of people doing it like him.
Yeah.
So and when you have a bunch of people that don't want to be fans of anybody because you want to be the
wanna be
guy,
that.
and so now when you see the guy, you're like, oh fuck him. And I think that's where
it.
Arizona's problem is.
True.
Like
True.
if you see somebody going, I think once Arizona really gets we make a poppin' ass artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we really all get together and turn Murkemz the fuck up, I think that right there is what will make people see we can turn another motherfucker up.
Right.
And then another motherfucker up.
True.
And I think that will change the game. Because that's all you need is some poppin' artist to come out of here for people to be like, Arizona's a problem.
Arizona,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
For sure.
When I think too, like a lot of like the infrastructure here is geared towards artists and not fans, right?
Yeah.
One thing I've tried to do with Phoenix Hip Hop, like early on, I went to Trill Phoenix's page and I started following all the people following there. And like I try to, it's not easy, but I try to identify fans of music as well to get them to follow. So I'm
Yeah.
not just like marketing to
Just
other
straight artists. Yeah.
So it kind of becomes unclear, like who are the supporters that are like legitimate fans? That's
Real
what I started
listeners.
out as, and I still am, versus like other artists supporting because they want something out of you also. You know what I mean?
Yes.
For sure.
There's a lot of that.
I think media plays a part in that too in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And so just with that, like, how do you feel? Because Phoenix Hip Hop does a great job of actually like supporting and highlighting artists.
Right.
For sure. There's not much hate and back and forth at all on your page.
Yep.
And so with that being said, like people calling themselves Arizona media when they're really just like Instagram influencers or
Instagram journalists.
Instagram journalists. How like
a person
what's your
with a
take on
mic
that?
and a
Yeah,
camera.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phone camera.
There's like a lot of pages where like 80% of what they cover is just like something on Instagram. And like it's hard to look at that as like any kind of like legit journalism. It's more just like social media gossip, you know?
Yeah.
Gossip.
There's this one guy. So a couple of months ago, I was on a work trip. I was coming back from New York. I land at Sky Harbor. I hadn't been on Instagram all week. I open my personal Instagram and I'm tagged on my personal one, which usually I'm not. And there's this guy. He goes by like MTV or MJ or something like that.
Oh yeah. I heard of him.
He's one, like, you know, he should, like, I respect what he's trying to do and stuff like that. But like he'll call himself kind of like a journalist, but he's like doing food reviews. You know, he's like going to like a dairy or something like that. He's like, here's these kind of chicken wings and stuff like that. And then he engages with music when it comes to like drama and gossip and stuff like that. But it's like, how many of these folks are like just sharing an artist to share them? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, kind of, you know, check this out. So I find a lot of these like media pages, they more just thrive on like gossip and drama on Instagram. And it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to kind of engage with those.
For sure.
They don't give a fuck about Phoenix. They don't give a fuck about Arizona. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
They just want to go viral and, you know, that's it.
Yeah, it's
just
not,
talk
it's
shit.
not caring about the community aspect of
They
it
don't
all. For sure. And I think it's you can balance giving your raw opinion with also giving actual like journalism.
Yeah.
And that's what,
that's
what we do.
I left out, so I didn't connect the full thought. So he made this video about like, is Arizona run by middle-aged white guys? Did you guys see that video?
Come on, dog.
Wait, what?
He's like Justice, you know, Phoenix Hip-Hop and Stas the Italian. And,
I mean, damn.
and he put a picture of me. He pulled it from my Instagram. Me and my girlfriend. I'm just like, man, this is a lot.
For sure.
But he kind of referred to us as gatekeepers, which is wild because gatekeeping. Like, I see myself as sort of like more of a bridge builder. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Trying to connect with you and, you know, you and Jamaal and all this stuff. So like the idea that, you know, I'm a gatekeeper, it seems kind of lazy as a, you know, sort of critique.
Yeah, for sure.
How you gatekeeping?
I think because when people are not doing the work, when you're not doing the work, everyone else just looks totally different to you. You know? So if you were actually putting in the work and doing the research, I think their opinion would change. But it looks like you're a gatekeeper maybe to them because you're actually putting stuff on your page, being supportive of artists, really tapping into the community. And and you've gained a following by doing so. But that doesn't make you a gatekeeper. It just means that people are respecting your opinion when it comes to music. But I think when people don't have that same respect model, especially in a tight community, and as this music community in Arizona, you just gonna get that heat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that
just comes with it.
Yeah, and they're not journalism. They're not looking at hip hop. They not probably looking at half the artists on that list to even give them a chance to listen to the music. And I think that's what their problem is because they're so focused on let me do a food review and let me do this and let me do that.
A mukbang.
And without actually you know, maybe review some music then if that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
what's wild too is like it feels like some people like want me to be like more critical or, you know, mean spirited. There's this other guy, he has a very small platform, but he's like, oh, so if you're a manager and your artists are depressed, send them to Coby because he'll like say they're the dopest artist or whatever.
Yo,
and
people, man.
People
you are a nice guy.
People mistake being encouraging and supportive with like just saying like someone's the best. Because if I don't like something, I'm not like, oh, this is the greatest rapper ever.
Yeah.
But I will encourage everybody, even if I don't like their music. Why not?
Right.
You know
For sure.
I mean? Like, what's wrong with just being supportive?
Keep at it.
No, for sure. You know, just to piggyback off that, I got this just for your ass. Should every artist hear the truth about their music, even if it hurts?
Yo.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't need to be the person that gives, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you.
I haven't mentioned this before, but like I get a lot of requests for paid promo that I just don't do. There's a guy, he DM'd me and he's like, hey, how much for promo? And I went to his page and he's like rapping about feet and just like this weird like fetish type stuff. And I'm like, I'm not posting that. Easy Way to Active posted it. So I was like, okay, so they took his
he needs to be on OnlyFans.
That's
he get a following up over there.
I would rather not take his money than have like that kind of stuff on the page. And I'm not like bashing his art, like but I don't want people going to Phoenix Hip-Hop and that seeing that because that's not what it's about, right?
No, facts. Yeah, you got a vibe going on the page and that.
So I guess my point is people think I'm like, yeah, no, everyone, you know, like I post it's like that's not the case, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's the case at all. For sure.
I do want to ask you guys something though, because one of the artists on the list, he called me, talked to me for like an hour, and he's like, hey, you got to take this list more, like I'm kind of paraphrasing, but it's like a lot of people are looking at this list and you got to kind of take it more seriously. And, you know, he basically kind of implied that I have like almost a responsibility to put certain artists on and stuff like that should be on the list. And for me, like, I can't take myself seriously that way too much. It feels kind of cringy, but also I understand when people are like, this is just like a random ass list and it's not useful or, you know, something like that. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
They think it's random. Does people think it's just random?
They just think it's useless.
Yeah.
But they're not even looking at the artists to see. They're not even listening to even see why you picked them, you know?
Yeah.
I like the list. I like the
It's a
list
great
because
list.
somebody that's not from Arizona, you're putting me on to musicians in Arizona.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people last year that I learned from the list that are on the list now, and I'm like, oh, let me check this person out, you know, or, you know, I see Maze over there. I'm like, you know what? I didn't check out his last joint. Let me go ahead and pull up on that
he's
and
great.
see what's going on. So I think the list to me spreads the word on hip hop in Arizona. Everybody want Arizona to look a certain way and be more lit and more prominent in the music community. You're not gonna do that if you don't know what's happening out here.
True.
And I think you shed a light on some of the hip hop that's going on out here, so people can pay attention. And it does cause hysteria. Which is great, you know. So no matter what, you know, you could be like, hey, you know, I've just made the list. I'm dropping a project, this and that. Like, you could really promote yourself in different ways using that. So for me, it benefits all of the artists. So if you had 100 people that are like, what the fuck is the list for? 75 of them motherfuckers gonna know exactly what the list is.
Exactly.
I guess another way he said it too is just like people won't take Arizona seriously when they see this list and they go to someone and then they go look them up and then they don't have like a bunch of albums or something like that. And so people outside of Arizona, they'll start to like be more critical. Like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna try to learn more. But
That's unfair because there's a lot of poppin' ass artists with no albums, just
That's
singles, maybe one record. There's a lot of artists that
Lauryn
pop
Hill
on
shit.
TikTok that pop on a piece of their song.
okay.
I don't
Right.
even be hearing the whole song. I just know the piece that motherfuckers be jigging to on there.
True.
So it's like that to me now is such an unfair statement.
Okay.
If you would have said that 15 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, for sure. But nowadays, no, you don't have to have 30 albums out. You can make one song.
What Lauryn Hill do? She put
She
out
made
one album.
one album, and she's the queen of hip hop.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
bruh, so you could
yes.
really make it
Quality.
shake. It's about the quality for
Yes,
sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
You make one hit, it could change everything up for you
That's right.
for sure. So, but yeah.
Great list,
All right,
man.
you know what? Yeah, let me we got to get to real shit or rumor. You got anything?
It's a
before
lefty one. Nah. Nah. Go ahead.
Okay, better. All right. So, real shit or rumor. Does Arizona artists hate seeing other Arizona artists win? Real shit or rumor?
I would say part. I mean, some of them, yeah, for sure. But I have to answer one or the other. Is that
Yep. Is it real shit or is it
you know what? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say rumor.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a rumor, y'all.
I'm going real
That's right.
shit until
Yeah.
they put somebody on the map.
Okay.
I'm going real shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because no one champions another person out here. It's all
that's
about
valid, yeah.
networking without actually working the net. Like, like you're not.
Yeah.
I think if everybody champions a person and then we watch them pop, that will sometimes people you got to show people to believe it. You know, like you could tell somebody all day, like, hey, this is the way. I could show you how to get a couple dollars,
Right.
and then they'll be like, all right, whatever. Until I go Jamaal and I put him onto the money, and then they see Jamaal with some cash on them, they like, oh, I'll listen to you now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that's what Arizona need. They need somebody to rise up, turn up, but everybody got to be behind them.
That's right.
And then once that happens, you'll see we can do it again.
Yeah.
How much of it is the human condition though? Because like even when like I've watched so many interviews with rappers like outside Arizona, like famous ones, and they'll say, yeah, no one in my city like where was fucking with me or whatever.
Yeah.
They looked at me as, oh, that's the guy I grew up with. Like he's nothing. And then like they become famous, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
like I agree with you. I'm just wondering, is that just a human? Is it just
Sound like a human thing?
I think
Yeah.
I think it is a human thing, but I think Arizona got too much of it.
Okay.
Like it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Like it happens in LA.
In Virginia,
Yeah.
we had that in Virginia.
I just think it's more people that are it's just more people that are involved in something
Yeah.
specific. That's why these other places still will pop off because it's more lovers than haters at that time.
Gotcha. Okay.
To
For sure.
piggyback, do you feel like artists need to step outside their city? Because usually that's when you get people who fuck with you because they don't know you.
Yeah.
When you
I
step
agree.
outside and go to another. I mean, for me,
I agree.
leaving Virginia, coming to AZ. I mean, I left like 2015. You know what I mean? But still, I had a little small motion, but I still felt like people were sleeping. And then I get over here, and it's like I felt really appreciated within the year.
Well, it's because you have the same hustle from where you were in a bigger community to
Right.
go to a
smaller
one, but you're hustling like you're still in
Yeah.
the bigger one.
Yeah.
True.
So that's a difference.
Okay.
You know,
So where I'm from, you feel like where I'm from
yeah.
is how. Okay.
For
I'm in a
instance,
small
I
town.
think people only know me because I hustle like I'm in LA because it's 1,000 me's in LA.
Yeah.
Especially LA.
It's 1,000 hit songwriters in LA. It's 1,000. I got a podcasters in LA.
Yeah.
It's not too many out here
Yeah.
that might have a hit record. So nobody's. So I might get more attention than I would out here.
'Cause people
Then if we were in
chilling.
LA, you could walk past a hit maker any moment of the
Right,
day.
right.
So then I'm not looking special no more at all.
No, I
Yeah.
can see, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Like if I were to go to Atlanta, it'll be hard as fuck for me.
Exactly.
Like, I already
Yeah,
know.
Atlanta's another spot.
Yeah,
So you go
yeah.
over there and it's different. But I
Yeah.
feel like it's a different space over here. So if you hustle like where you from,
Yeah.
I think it'll work for you in a different space.
I
Period.
see that.
Yeah, I
So
feel
step
like
out.
too. It has like some mystery, some mythology. You can create a mythology, right? Like, oh, this person's from this place, and
Yeah.
you know, I wonder if they were like really popular there. You know,
Yeah,
But-
you can have a little
Yeah,
aura.
you right.
But here it's like, man,
Create your own.
that guy was in my science class.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a dork.
I know
Jimmy.
JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't take him seriously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, for
But yeah,
sure.
just real quick on that note, yeah. So Phoenix 98, he moved out to Austin to kind of network there and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm kind of not over Phoenix, but he just wanted to do something different.
Mhm.
And then like a week before he moved out, I had a rapper from Austin message me on Instagram like, hey, he's like, I'm trying to learn about Phoenix, and I'm like, how's the Austin scene? I know someone moving there. He's like, it sucks. There's it's terrible.
Yeah,
like, but Phoenix
that's how it is.
looks a lot better. And so like I think it's a lot of grass is greener mentality for sure.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
I agree. I agree.
It's a human. It's just down to what psychology.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
with everything. Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona needs to turn it up.
The
Though.
unfamiliar is always alluring and interesting, right?
Yeah.
That's for a fact.
The familiar is boring and mundane to some folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Facts.
sure. I agree. It's kind of like when your friends might not listen to all your shit, but somebody you don't know be like, I'll buy your album. And
No,
you're
yeah,
like, "Oh,
that's how it goes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
just
even
how it
fucking
goes.
know you.
But also not to pivot too hard. I think a huge problem is like rap artists being like Instagram like no one needs to know every detail sometimes about you as a like you don't have to act like a superstar, but you can kind of have some mystery to your
Yeah.
artistry
For sure.
and actually
Mhm.
create the brand and then leave some to the imagination
Yeah.
versus like if you're just here's me checking the mail and here's this like here's my song now. It's like okay.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I think there's something to be said in general about like keeping some sort of mystery for the listener to fill in the blanks in their head,
I totally agree with that.
True.
Yeah, for sure. So y'all know it. Keep some mystery about yourself. Let's
Keep
grow
some
this hip hop
mystery.
scene out here and turn it up.
Yeah.
Arizona got it in them. Let's show them. Let's show
Got it
them.
in you.
Know me.
All right, Jamaal. Where we at, Jamaal?
Shoot, we at 44, about 44 minutes.
Oh damn, it's a lengthy one right here.
And I
Well,
want to
man.
get to some hot stuff with Coby. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think y'all got a little taste. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Because he gonna stir up trouble in the city again. I can guarantee you
Oh,
that.
yup. That's just that's what he do. Oh. And when you do that, please put me on the panel.
Yeah, so that's I thought so actually Jamaal beat me to the producer list. I think he's he's better.
Valley of the Beats.
He's very but like I re-listened to the last podcast just to prepare and we talked about doing a producer list on that podcast. I'm glad you're doing it.
Yeah.
I would love to do like a R&B or singer list. The thing is I don't have strong opinions, so I can't really
You
select
need them
anyone
real.
for the-
You
for
need
those
Jay
lists.
back there.
I feel, yeah,
Jay
you need to
Reynolds.
bring in another panel.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
need the- yeah.
happy to like use the platform as a vehicle. I just can't be someone that adds to that list.
That's
No, I
fair.
feel you.
That's
I feel
fair. You like, hey, this is my line.
Yeah, we
right
can help
here.
you with that.
Yeah.
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 Yo,
I can
yo.
assist. I can.
Wait, no. Okay, Whitney.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get on. Let's get on.
Okay.
We got a blast with Coby.
Shit.
So,
Well,
Yeah,
take
no,
it away.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No,
Thanks
man,
for coming through, bro.
Anytime. It's always a lituation when you're here. So. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, what can it
Okay.
Yeah, PHX _hip-hop. But yeah, I just do want to give you guys one more compliment. As someone who has created content and experimented with different forms like podcasts and stuff like that, one of the most difficult things is longevity and consistency and discipline.
Facts.
And you guys,
Facts.
I hope you guys. I'm proud of all of you guys. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah. man.
I respect what you do, and I'm just very excited to see you continue on. And
Appreciate that.
guest or just fan, you'll always have my support.
Thank
Yeah,
you, bro.
we
Thank
appreciate you, Kobe. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all hear it?
That's what it's about.
Consistency, vibes.
Yo,
Ooh.
yo,
Control
consistency.
room. Ooh.
Big control room. You
The
know?
word of what you said.
Hey.
The word of the day is consistency.
The word of the
no,
day.
but we appreciate you,
facts.
bro. We trying to take over out here and do it in a way where it's respected as well. So
Facts.
we appreciate that for sure.
Awesome.
Yo,
You know, went from our first podcast and now we here again. So we got to have you on another one, man.
Second
for sure.
episode.
Yeah,
You already
yeah,
know.
definitely cool.
with that being said, that's the end of the episode. I'm your mediator, Jamaal The RX, and we got
Wavy baby.
and
AB.
Coby. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you, and we're out.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, that's